Kim Porter's BFF, Kamora Simmons, is finally speaking up against Diddy, revealing some eye-opening details about how he covered up Kim's tragic situation. Buckle up, y'all, because Kimora is not holding back, and this is one messy situation we need to break down. So, here's the scoop. Everyone seems to be on a mission to expose Diddy, and it all started with Cassie's recent lawsuit against him. It's like a domino effect. One brave move inspires others to speak up. Kamora Lee is now one of those voices, shedding light on the not-so-glamorous side of Diddy. Cassie's lawsuit spilled some serious tea about Diddy's treatment during their 11-year relationship, and the internet couldn't handle it. In her lawsuit, Cassie revealed that Diddy had been less than pleasant, to say the least. There were mentions of mean behavior, physical abuse, and overall mistreatment. It was like opening Pandora's box, and suddenly everyone was giving Diddy the side-eye. The allegations were intense. Reports of punching, kicking, stomping, and even forcing Cassie into intimate acts while filming encounters. Diddy allegedly demanded that Cassie carry his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable. Add excessive alcohol and substance use to the mix, and it paints a grim picture. The lawsuit set the internet ablaze, and people were quick to call out Diddy. Initially, he denied the allegations, releasing a statement through his lawyer vehemently denying the offensive and outrageous claims. Miss Venture, as Cassie is referred to in the lawsuit, demanded a hefty $30 million, threatening to write a damaging book about the relationship. Diddy's response? Blatant blackmail. Despite Cassie withdrawing her initial threat, she proceeded to file a lawsuit filled with what Diddy called baseless and outrageous lies. It was a battle of words, and online, Diddy caught a lot of smoke. But here's the twist. They eventually settled the case out of court. Cassie dropped the lawsuit, and both parties released statements about amicable resolutions. In her statement, Cassie mentioned resolving the matter amicably with some level of control. Diddy, too, extended well wishes to Cassie and her family. But here's the thing. Even though the lawsuit was settled privately, the public eye saw what went down. Cassie managed to bring a lot of shame to Diddy's name, and conversations about his past and treatment of women ignited. The silver lining is that this scandal sparked discussions about Diddy's history, not just with Cassie, but with his past actions. An old interview from Diddy's bodyguard Gina resurfaced, shedding light on how Diddy used to treat his baby mama, Misa Hilton. It's a revelation that adds more layers to the ongoing narrative. Hey friend, let's dive into this wild roller coaster of drama surrounding Diddy, EPMD, Cassie, and the whole gang. Strap in because it's about to get juicy. So first up, we've got the lowdown from EPMD, and apparently that's why Puff, yeah, we're talking about Diddy, got his first beat. Excuse the interruption, but there's more to this story. It turns out that Cassie was not the only one with a bone to pick. Diddy's side piece, Gina, spilled the tea, revealing that Diddys Charm had an expiration date. In the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, things were peachy for Gina, at least for the initial 3 or 4 months. Diddy was all sweetness and light, but then, oh boy, the tables turned. He started being, well, let's say less than pleasant. Gina describes it as Diddy being consistently mean, belittling her, and making life mentally, emotionally, and even physically challenging. Now let's talk about Kim Porter. There are countless reports of Diddy's not-so-great treatment towards her. Rumors are floating around about Diddy putting hands on her. According to an old interview with Gina, Diddy's bodyguard, Kim reached a point where she wasn't taking it lying down anymore. One night at Kim's house, things got intense. Diddy allegedly wanted to lay his hands on her the wrong way, and Kim, channeling some serious ninja vibes, grabbed one of those corkscrew things. Sounds fancy, right? Ripped his wrist and hit an artery. Talk about a plot twist. Diddy had to rush over to St. Luke's Hospital in a hurry. But here's where it gets even more intense. Some folks are suspecting that Diddy might have something to do with Kim's tragic death. At the time of her passing, Kim was working on a tell-all book, and there are reports that her laptop and other stuff got swiped from her house posthumously. Sketchy, right? Jaguar Wright dropped hints last year, strongly suggesting that Kim's death might not be as straightforward as it seems. She mentioned pneumonia, but the first coroner's report ruled it a homicide. Toxins were found in Kim's body, pointing towards possible poisoning. There are poisons out there that mimic heart attack and pneumonia symptoms, adding an extra layer of mystery to the whole situation. And did you catch that viral video where a medium claimed to be in contact with Kim Porter's spirit? Spooky stuff. According to the medium, something big is brewing, and she even mentioned a date, November of 2023. Kim's death date was November 15th, 2018, but the medium is hinting at something significant happening this November. It's like a plot twist in a suspense thriller. Now let's talk about Kim's ride or die, Kamora Lee Simmons. She's no stranger to dealing with some shady characters, being married to Russell Simmons, you know, the guy with his own set of accusations. Word on the street is that Kimora was over the moon when she heard about Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy. She's been a firm believer that it's high time Diddy faced the consequences of his actions. Insiders spill the tea that Kimora has always suspected Diddy knows more about Kim's death than he's letting on, and she believes he played a significant role in covering it up. She's been disappointed with Cassie dropping the lawsuit, but she understands the difficulty of reliving such horrors in the public eye. Kimora publicly shaded Diddy, saying, "As you sow, so shall you reap." People are rallying behind her, expressing support and belief in Kimora's convictions. There are whispers that Kimora might have some damaging information about Diddy, and fans are eagerly awaiting the day she steps up to spill the tea. Given her close friendship with Kim and being the one who found her, Kimora might have insights that could unravel the mystery. The anticipation is real. So in the meantime, what are your thoughts on this intense drama? Drop your comments, and let's keep the conversation going. And, of course, check out the next video because who knows what other bombshells are waiting for us in this saga. Thank you for watching. Get ready to be amazed by the next video. It's a surprise you won't want to miss.